Alaska Airlines is the latest big company to ditch plastic straws. Here's why we all should too. The war on plastic straw is growing as small companies such as McDonald's and cities such as New York are facing pressure to find sustainable and eco-friendly alternatives that won't pollute our ocean, litter our beaches, or will not harming animals. McDonald's shareholders on Thursday rejected a proposal that asked the fast food giant to report on the business risks of using plastic straw and look for alternatives.
And all the plastic trash are being thrown everywhere and it affects the nature. Our obsession with plastic is toxic and very alarming. Every piece of plastic ever made still exists in this world and will until 100 years later. Plastic doesn't break down easily, it breaks up the whole world. The global estimate is somewhere in the range of 5 trillion pieces of plastic are already floating in the surface layer of the ocean. And unfortunately, either by accident or intentionally, that plastic is making its way into the ocean. Our wildlife often doesn't know the difference between plastic and non-plastic, and they consume it. It will be the worst case for the habitat. Think about it again. The plastic that we have been using in our daily life is something that can make us suffer later. Only some of plastic can be recycled and others are being thrown to the landfill and will break up into a small piece of microplastic. The animal mistake it as a food and consume the toxic plastic.
We'll take a look on how the plastic that is floating on the sea affect the species of seabird.
Dr. Jennifer Lavers, she's devoted her life to studying the plight of seabirds. Shearwaters are incredible birds. They migrate thousands of miles, stopping only here to breed.
Yeah, the stomach is very full, and if we look here, there's some very dark pieces, some very light white pieces, and if you see, as I push on this, it's absolutely rigid, completely full of plastic all the way up.
Oh, look at that.
Absolutely no doubt that this bird died as a result of that plastic. That is literally a gut full of plastic. It's quite alarming, isn't it?
Oh, it's awful.
Range of plastic types and colours. We've got everything from the blues and the reds
Your
to the
stomach's just filled with it. Big pieces too.
big sharp
Heavy.
pieces.
Oh wow, look at the size of that big black piece.
That is an enormous piece of plastic.
Unbelievable. Look at the size of that. Jen, I counted 234 pieces of plastic out of that one bird. Is that a record?
Not even close, unfortunately. So for this species, the record is 276 pieces of plastic inside of one 90-day-old chick. And that plastic, when we weighed it out, accounted for 15% of that bird's body mass. So that's a pretty scary statistic. If we translate that into human terms, it gets even worse. That would be equivalent to you and I having somewhere around 6 or 8 kilos of plastic inside of your stomach. It's equivalent to about 12 pizzas worth of food inside of your stomach.
See what this guy talk about plastic waste and his advice.
Every country uses plastic. We need to start rationalizing that. We need to think about reuse of plastic, single-use plastic. It's got to be on its way out. And plastic shopping bags are a good example of that. Your family does not need to use them. Take a cloth bag with you when you go shopping and put your shopping in there. There's an equivalent of a large garbage truck every minute of every day backing up to the ocean and just dumping plastic into it. We really have to look at ourselves and say, do we deserve this beautiful ocean that was given to us?